targets.
What is missing from what you just said, Elizabeth?
Elastase.
No, I said Elizabeth. Sorry, Jack.
Sorry.
Exercise?
One of the
Mentally,
Ah.
mentally.
Stress,
Mentally
release the
sharp.
stress.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
So
point.
basically,
That's
the cholesterol, the blood pressure, and mentally.
Yes,
If I walk every day, my numbers look good.
exactly. Do
If
you
I
hear
don't
that,
walk-
guys? How many miles or how long do you?
At my age, since I'm a little elderly,
Elderly compared to us, we're all elderly.
I try to do at least 5,000 to 6,000 steps every day.
Wow.
And that's from the time I walk out the door. I don't count steps when you're walking around the house.
House, yeah.
No, it's from
Okay.
the time
You do
I
about
walk
6,000 a day.
That's more than 30, that's about 30 to 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. And also, you eat how many times a day?
Twice.
Very interesting. Are we hearing that, guys? So it means that you
Twice.
do intermittent fasting?
Probably without me knowing it, but yeah,
Okay. So
I don't
when
eat
is your
because-
last meal?
way early. I like to have it like around 5 o'clock.
That's the
4
That
o'clock.
is
reason.
intermittent
I thought
fasting.
so. I thought so.
Yeah.
I could sense that, yes. It's a very important thing what Carol is doing, intermittent fasting. Your last meal should be around 5, 6,
Yeah.
maximum 7.
Before
When the sun,
sundown.
just before the sun goes down.
Mhm.
And there should be no breakfast until now. Right? It's good to stay until this moment before you break your fast.
Good.
It is very important.
Because we're always told to eat in the morning, and I'm not hungry.
Well, there are two things. That's when you were young and you needed the calories. Now you don't need those calories.
Right.
All you need is a low
Nutrient.
calorie, right? You need nutrients, not
Nutrient.
calories.
Okay.
And so most times the body is hungry. When you're hungry, the body is hungry for nutrients, not calories.
Good.
Okay? Because when your body has all the nutrients, you're not going to be hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
important.
not hungry like later.
Yes.
in the
Okay.
afternoon.
Yes, and
Is it also important, if, like Carol said, twice a day she eat? How about the quantity that she eat? A lot? Or also
well,
a bag
but
too?
that's why we just spoke about calories. So let's
Yeah.
explore. There's been some research around that. So people eat the same amount of food. Some eat it just during daylight hours, and some eat it anytime they chose. The people who ate anytime they chose put on more weight and had metabolic issues than people who ate it during the sunlight hours. That's one.
Yeah. Okay.
So they call that time restriction. There's a second one, which is calorie restriction. By the time you're 60, you should be eating around 500 calories a day.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
Even if you exercise,
Yeah. Oh my.
even if you exercise, you exercise 500 calories.
Okay, hello, Americans. I didn't want a riot here. It looks like I started a riot here. Well, about. I said about.
Jeez, add another 1,000.
I thought it wasn't that bad.
Wait a minute, don't they advertise? Don't they advertise at all the restaurants minimum 2,000 calorie intake?
Yeah, it's too much.
Too much. I
It's
agree.
too much.
Wow.
That's for 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
So when you're 20, you should be at about 2,000 calories.
Okay.
By the time you're 40, you should be at 1,500 a day. By the time you're 60, you should be about 1,000. And by the time you are 80, you should be on about 500.
Wow.
So I was playing.
We have some time here.
Yeah. Barely.
Eat as much as you want.
But how much calories is in a bottle of Coke?
360 calories in a can.
How much?
360 calories in one can.
I don't think.
No, I was just trying to give you a sense of how much calories
Yeah.
there is.
I drink diet.
It's still
No. Worse.
it's the ask for.
No.
No. No.
Okay, tell her why she should not drink soda at all.
It's chemicals.
That is
it's
even
sugar,
worse.
Yeah.
No.
Very
You're
deleterious
tricking
to your
your
health.
brain about sugar.
Yeah.
Yep.
No soda.
And anything that eats
Even
batteries,
diet.
anything that eats
If you
acid off
come
your
to my
batteries, like
clinic, you should not drink soda. Full
I'm
stop.
I'm being crucified.
No, I
no
used to drink soda
crucifixion.
once a day. Every day I used to drink them for years, but then I stopped. I used to do
feel so
soda.
much better when you stop.
Yes.
Yeah, you will.
And then you will learn how to drink water.
Yes.
in the beginning you might
Because
feel
a lot of
faint.
people who drink soda is because they don't drink water. And then you're going to get used to the taste of water,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And if you don't think you can drink water, then start drinking sparkling water.
Yeah.
It's very good for you.
That's a
In
good-
Europe, that's what most people drink. Because sometimes people can't stand the dull taste of water, so they drink soda. So if you are struggling with stopping, start drinking sparkling. And most restaurants have sparkling water.
But they're not sweet.
Put lemon, put lemon.
They have the little packages.
With lemon.
Put lemon in your
And stevia.
Well,
Stevia.
let's bring it down to the root of it. I'm a sugar addict. I love
Yeah.
sugar.
Who is not a sugar addict
So
here?
do I.
am.
We all do.
I am.
We're all sugar addicts.
We all added
Yes.
sugar.
Y'all
Yes.
are.
We just recovered.
Yes.
We're all recovered.
I have surrendered.
Sugar. We all love sugar. I love sweet.
We're all in recovery.
I love
Sugar
sweet.
Anonymous.
We're all in recovery.
Wow. Yeah, we're all
Yeah, so
recovered.
don't
You're not the only one.
keep massaging yourself that, oh, it's because I love, we all love sugar. It's the most dangerous food
Yeah.
you could eat.
Yeah, like
That's right.
Seriously.
Alzheimer's.
It's the most dangerous. We run Alzheimer's studies upstairs.
Wow.
May I ask how old you are, please, if you may?
Oh yeah, I'm 68.
Okay, it's good that you're
Good.
still saying that if you're eating sugar,
It looks
I
really
mean,
good
you're
for that.
taking that sugar and you're
Wow,
68, you
you
know,
look good.
you're doing well.
You're doing well.
Most
Yes.
people your age drinking soda will be, you know, already in Parkinson's, Alzheimer's issues. Seriously, you need to stop it immediately and drink sparkling water. Just stop it. And if you really like sweet, go eat fruits.
Cakes.
No.
No.
Okay, there are two reasons why you shouldn't eat cake. What is it, Elizabeth?
Sugar, carbs,
Sugar and
carbohydrate,
no, and gluten.
gluten, wheat. Yeah.
That's the two reasons why you should not eat cakes,
I love cake.
right? Sugar
I like
and
donuts.
gluten.
No, I don't
What's
like
the
donuts.
problem
I
with
never like
gluten,
donuts.
Carol? You are the immune
Oh
expert.
my God, what the gluten does to you is horrible. You'll end up getting a tire here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I can honestly say, years ago when I went gluten free, there was very little,
Energy.
very little gluten free material. But I stuck with it because I had a doctor from India, and he says, Carol, stick with it for a year. And he was right. And now there's so much gluten-free food available.
Yeah.
There's no excuse why you can't go gluten-free.
Okay.
And it tastes
So
good.
it's
Yeah.
very important thing, guys.
Yeah, it just-
Gluten, the
it's-
body,
Yeah,
when we talk
Digest.
about immunity and inflammation, gluten is at the core of it.
yep,
Leaky gut.
leaky gut.
There should be no gluten. Okay? No
Mm-hmm.
sugar. No bread, no pasta, no cakes.
Oh my.
Good tortilla has a gluten.
There's no life
Yeah,
now.
Welcome to the
die.
place.
Well, wait, give her a little reprieve.
No, I don't want to.
He knows better. There
Because the
is
minute you open
gluten-free.
the door,
That's
she's
right.
gonna push you.
You're probably right, yeah. There is gluten-free cookies and gluten-free bread.
No,
The
if
sugar.
you really want sweet, eat fruit.
No.
That's it. That's the best way for you to get sugar. I mean, to satisfy it.
Yeah.
Because anything else she's gonna give you as an escape, you're gonna use it too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So go eat fruit. Very important, guys. Very important. Gluten, sugar, no. Let's look at relationships.
I don't have any. Stress-free.
That's
Stress-free.
That's a good
That's
idea.
why you're drinking Coke.
Single.
Diet.
So when I love it in America, when you talk about relationships, everybody thinks about love.
Single.
We are talking about all
Family.
kinds of relationships. Even our relationship with strangers. You know, you are very good. See how well we are in this group here. So relationships are really very important because they help us define who we are. Right? A lot of people struggle with relationships because they have low self-esteem. And low self-esteem is also chemically driven. If you are not eating well and you're not healthy, your body is going to tell you you're not good enough.
Yeah.
So it's very important. When people who are healthy, who eat well, they have this arrogance about them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you're not healthy and you're not eating well and feeling good, you want to hide.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
keep going to your refrigerator. Is that ice cream still there?
I ate it already.
Then you begin to make friends. You make friends with your refrigerator. You start making friends with the cookie people. Then you go to Costco. You see that people push their trolleys in Costco, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Big bottles of Coke like that, big trays of cookies, and you just know these people are gonna die. They're gonna have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
Wow.
You go visit an assisted living home where Alzheimer's patients are. You should go see. And then sometimes we need that shock, right?
Well, that's why I started hanging around with Carol.
She's healthy.
And Carol is shocking you to life. Right, Carol?
Little by little, I try to tell her water is your best friend.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is. And then detox. So we try to do detoxes here as often. When did you last detox? Carol, do you detox?
You know, I haven't detoxed because I have immune issues. And
What immune issues do you have? Pain?
No. I have a primary immune deficiency disorder.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I haven't detoxed because again I'm a little.
Okay.
Some of the detoxes I've heard about, or believe it or not, I've heard one of the best detoxes I have heard is a coffee enema.
That's good. When
Yeah.
you're not. But our detoxes are very gentle.
Okay.
And the big issue is really the extraction of the poisons in your liver.
And that's where the coffee enema comes in.
Yes, I understand that. So
Yeah.
perhaps that's a.
I've heard good things about
Yeah,
that.
so detoxes are very important because unfortunately we are going to accumulate a lot of toxins inside of us because it's just part of living. And so I do a daily detox
The Metal Clear,
with Metalloclear,
the Sulfur Clear.
with Sulfur Clear,
That's what I take.
and you also want to try and do a quarterly detox. And water is part of that detox system because it creates an alkaline environment and it provides the cells with an opportunity for expulsion and extraction. So being hydrated is part of our detox system because it gives the body the fluid that it needs, right, to bring everything out. That's why when you're dehydrated, your pee really stinks. It's too concentrated, right? And yellow. Well, mine is
Yeah.
yellow because of my supplements. But yes, it stinks and you can really,
So the detoxification is every day?
I do a detox every day.
I have a question
Just
on
two
that
pills.
detoxification. I've been told that alkaline water daily is very good for you, but can you do your own alkaline water with just lemon?
That's what I do.
Yeah, just lemon
So
and water.
every
yeah.
glass, like in the morning,
You have
one
yeah,
glass of
okay.
water with lemon.
Lemon in it,
So
yeah.
actually, every time I go to the farmer's market, most of the things I spend, because they're very expensive, a bag of lemons and a bag of lime.
Yeah, relatively inexpensive to do your own. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's-
and
that's-
just
that's
squeeze
exactly-
it
yeah.
in the
It's
morning.
interesting that lemon is citrus, which is acidic.
Yeah, but the point is that when it goes into the body, the reaction that it creates an alkalinic outcome.
Right,
Okay,
right.
okay.
Mhm.
So which is better, lemon or lime?
Well, lime is cheaper. Lemon is more expensive here, the organic. But both are fine.
both, yeah, yeah.
One is
I-
sweet.
And if you squeeze
One is only
both,
sweeter.
the taste is
Lime.
really
The lime,
nice.
the yellow one, I don't know, I get confused.
That's the
That's
lemon.
lemon.
The lemon.
But don't buy
That's
the
sweeter.
sweet lemon.
Yeah, don't buy
That's why I say
sweet lemon.
sweeter.
Don't buy the
Just
sweet. There's
that
no
or
sweet
fresh.
lemon now they're
It's,
producing.
yeah, it's sweeter.
So
it's
the
better
lemon,
taste.
but also the lemons, the organic ones go bad very easily. So you need to store it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
How about if the lemon is from our tree?
That's why you should be cutting, plucking up every day.
Oh, that's what I'm using.
Yes. So that's a good detox. So every
Yes.
time you drink water, like you would like some taste in the water, use lemon. That's how I drink water too. Very,
Now,
very good.
can she throw in about 4 bags of sweet and low?
No,
No.
That's a lemonade.
What is
Stevia.
sweeter? No, I don't even know what that is.
Chemicals.
A sugar substitute.
That's
Substitute for sugar.
Stevia.
No, she
no.
shouldn't do it except when she's sleeping.
No.
Then she
Stevia
can dream about
is
it.
a
Because if you dream about it, it's the same like taking it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so keep that, the sticking of the sweet in your dream. So just dream and drink it in your dream.
Sweet dreams.
Yes, sweet dreams. And then you would see the impact of those. Okay? So we have a few minutes left. Let's just go through a few things here. Could you hand this out, please? There's more stuff I had, but I got feedback that I was becoming too academic. Kim gave me feedback and said I was getting too academic, so I'm trying to go light on the academics and make it more. So let's look on the first page, right? See what our digestive system, you know, that's why I started this class today about the gut. So it is very important that the most thing that you focus on every day should be your gut.
Right.
Really, if there's one thing you're going to really focus on every day, is your gut. Because it drives everything. You see that? Even though we're going to talk about immune system, it drives everything. So I think that's something that I'm trying to get back to all our customers, that the most important thing you should focus on is your food. I know most of us have outsourced it to restaurants. You need to be very particular which restaurants you're eating at. Very particular. And wash your food, you know, just the basic things that we need to do, right? Very, very important, guys. On the second page is a slide that we talked about before, right? The aging of your cells. You know, we had that initial conversation this morning about stem cells, right? And how long these cells, look at pancreatic beta cells. They stop growing when you're 30 years old. You see that pancreatic beta cells? What are pancreatic beta cells?
To produce insulin.
Correct.
Yes.
They stopped growing when you were 30 years old.
Wow.
How do you replace them?
Cannot.
Stem cells. Right? Heart endothelial cells. A lot of people who have stroke, who have heart problems, are replaced every 6 years. Very important for stem cells. Right? Then let's look at something else. Liver cells. Liver. Right? Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. That disease that most Americans have. They are replaced 300 to 500 days. That's once every 1 year or 2 years. Right? Then let's look at, oh yeah, we looked at that before. The skeleton is replaced every 10 years. So for women, once you enter menopause, right, it is very, very important that you start looking at your calcium absorption for your overall architectural support. Right?
My experience with calcium absorption has been that calcium is one of the most hardest supplements to absorb. And again, you need to get a good liquid calcium. And even some of this new medicine out called like, let me see if I can get some of them, like, I'm gonna get an older one, Boniva or Prolia. Even under those injections that's supposed to help osteoporosis, they still require a calcium supplement.
Correct.
There might
Prasad,
be,
tell us.
because there might be an issue of absorption, so you need to take vitamin D and boron. So
Okay.
for the
So
proper
that's the
absorption
absorption.
of calcium.
But we need to first find out how your absorptive capacity is,
Yes.
because everybody has different absorption challenges with calcium,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why we run a lot of tests here for menopausal women. First of all, we need to know where your hormonal architecture is, and then we'll see how your absorptive capacity is, and then see how the combination that's going to work in ensuring that you absorb. So it's a very important issue. You know that most women, menopausal, die from falls and injuries. Right? They break things. So it's a very, very important issue to look at. Okay? And that's why I was just looking at the skeleton overall. And then fat storage cells are replaced every 10 years.
Oh, good.
I know.
There's hope for us.
There is hope.
Yeah, that's a good thing. There's hope, Eva.
There is hope, isn't it? All right, let's go to the next page. I wanted to, so we do body composition. We have never done your body composition. This is your first visit here. So may I ask, how did you and Carol find us?
I was gonna ask you how you found me, because I got an email.
Ah, so you must be, you must have responded to one of our ads. Or did you participate in any of our clinical studies upstairs? No?
No, but I got an email inviting me to this workshop, and I hopped on it.
Good, that's a good thing.
And she drugged me.
Yeah, it looks like you came unwillingly.
Well,
You were, when you came in, you came like you were carrying glyphosate.
the reason why I hopped on it, and the reason why I found it interesting, why did I get an invitation? Because I just recently had lab work done 3-4 weeks ago.
Do you have the results?
Yeah, I have, I'm a little below normal on the IgM, the antibody.
Yes.
And my doctor told me because I was sent to a allergist and immunologist to mention that to him, but it's nothing significant right now.
Actually, is it okay if we review your labs for you?
Yeah.
Because we are much better at it than most of your doctors.
Okay.
Yeah, so Prasan, talk to her afterwards, get a
Okay.
copy, let's review your labs.
All right.
Because when most doctors say you're fine, we don't believe that.
Well, and the reason my friend here suggested that I asked to have labs, and so I did. Else I wouldn't have known. And I don't hang around with her for nothing.
That's the value of relationship.
Yes,
She hangs around you too because of that big fish.
we have a blast.
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously, you have fun
Yeah.
together.
But yeah, I asked for it, and so he went ahead and sent me for the lab work. It was just one.
Do you guys live close by?
Yes.
All right, so please come. We have workshops every Wednesday evening and Saturdays morning at 10.
I
If
really
that's-
come in the evening. I'm not a morning person, but I came to this because of the importance.
Good, I'm glad.
I'm still in the workshop.
Oh, so let's look at body composition. So before you go, would like to do both of you your body composition, right? We have equipment here that would look at that.
Okay.
It would look at your bone, your body fat, your muscle, and all the other organs, right? It's non-invasive. You just stand on the machine,
I will
and
review
it's going
with
to
you.
do that
Okay.
measurement, okay?
Well, Charles, the reason why I asked for the lab work
Yeah.
is because I have a recurring sinus infection that turns into chronic bronchitis with a drip.
And that's the big issue about autoimmune issues, yes.
And
Those are big signs already.
yeah,
And again, we're going to go to your gut, and you're going to stop drinking soda. You're going to stop gluten. And if you did those two things, I bet 80% of the infections will go away.
wow.
I'm serious.
Right, Eva. I know. He's probably right.
You know that comes into a loss, though.
Lost
I,
for
I
what?
have to grieve.
Grieving is part of life.
I have to grieve the soda.
No, grieving is part of life. That's why you take the sparkling water, and every time you drink it, you say goodbye soda.
Celebrate.
Yeah, you celebrate
Yeah.
instead of grieve. Yeah, you're
So
gonna feel good.
you said not to put the soda And what else? What's the other one?
Gluten.
Oh, bread.
Yes, and sweets and cakes and all of that.
That's my whole life.
That's good. That's good. It's gonna change. No, you're gonna see a different life.
No, I
for
believe
yourself.
you. It's
You're gonna
just,
so put lemon in the water,
Uh-huh.
and the taste really improves significantly.
okay.
And then you develop a taste for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had soda now in like 3 or 4 years.
Woo.
For me, maybe 12 years.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done it
Because
for 10
it's
years.
very bad for you.
I used to drink Coke twice a day. Diet Coke.
That's what
I used to buy Costco Coke and put it in my refrigerator all the time. I used to drink 2 Diet Coke a day. I haven't done it for 10 years though.
You, as she said, 10 years.
10 years. I haven't done it for 10 years. But I used to do it 2 times a day. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You look great.
No.
I did say class was over.
No,
I have a
but
lot of indiscipline here.
See, that's where you need to get therapeutic.
I know, right? Encouraging. No, you are all well behaved, but over around there I was seeing a lot of movement. You have to go, Saul?
No.
All right, because Prasant is going to have
Yeah,
to.
I know, I have
All
to
right.
do this.
All right, so you can go ahead and start conversation with Prasant.
No, I wait.
You good? All right, thank you. All right, so were we done on that? So
Yes.
please, those sinus and all those allergies and that, most of it would go away, but then you would have to do a detox and other things to clear the residuals, right? Because there's a lot of residual things there. And before you know, the weight is just going to start falling away.
oh yes.
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 I'm serious.
Carbs. I gave up
It's gonna fall
carb and
away.
because I love sweet. But I lost weight the minute I give up carb and sugar.
Yeah.
I do it a little bit at a time, but I don't give up completely, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear.
No, hold on.
I treat
hold on,
myself
hold
once
on.
in a while.
No, let me.
I don't
let
starve
me-
myself.
So listen to what she's saying.
Yeah, no.
Because what we encourage is a 5x2.
The weekend.
5 days you're off, and 2 days you might indulge a bit.
Yes.
And then over time, the 2 days is going to become 1 day. And then soon that 1 day is going to disappear. We didn't say go tomorrow and stop.
Okay.
So
That's
what
what
you
I
just-
was hearing.
Yeah, what you just said is very important.
Yeah.
But I want to make it clear that we're going towards 0. We're not going towards 2 days forever.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's how I keep saying.
Yeah, but the objective is to go towards 0.
If you can
It's for
achieve
your
the 5
benefit.
day,
Yeah, I hear you, I
Yeah.
hear you. I hear you, I know.
Well, because let me be very frank.
Oh my God.
Sugar is going to take you towards Alzheimer's.
Yes, it will.
It's diabetes of the brain, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to take you towards
Stop eating
Alzheimer's.
donuts.
And you don't want to go there.
No, I don't.
Exactly. So that's the key issue. So we're going to end class. You have some other notes there. We have some immune products that I take. This is the big one for cancer patients. The Ave Ultra. Cancer patients take this and Metatrol Pro. Check it, do the research online. This is the biggest boost to your immune system
If you have cancer.
for anything.
Oh, for
It's
anything.
both for prevention and for even people who have it already.
Oh.
We all have cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
we all
hasn't
have cancer. My mom
expanded,
told me
yeah.
that.
We all have cancer.
It's just it's not active.
No, it hasn't gotten to the level
The
where
level,
it is going
it's-
to
yeah.
create a problem. Everybody has cancerous cells, okay?
Yes.
And so building immunity is a very important issue. The body needs that support, okay? And that's why even if you're not taking immune products, you must be taking glutathione.
What's that?
That's what I was talking about, clearing the oxidation for the mitochondria. We have some notes on that here. I'm going to give it to you.
Is it this one?
No.
Is glutathione just a pill in itself that you have? Or
It
is
depends.
other
We
products?
can have glutathione as a patch.
Injection.
You
IV.
could have it as an IV. You could have it as a supplement. We have all the options. On that liposomal, that's the one. So we have the liposomal glutathione under the tongue. You could also have it as IV, and you could have it as a supplement.
How about the patch?
We can have it as a patch. I'm actually wearing mine.
I like that.
You like it? So we have the patches too for that you can,
do.
and we have stem cell patches too. Thank you for mentioning the patch. Bye-bye. Elizabeth, thank you. Talk to you later.
Okay. So then you do have delivery on some of your products, you do have different delivery systems. In other
You
words,
mean, you
Yeah,
mean the bioavailability? Sorry, yeah, when you
that's
said
right.
delivery system, I was
I meant
like, you
delivery
mean by Amazon, by
That's
FedEx? Okay, she meant the bioavailability
Yeah, in other
of the
words,
products.
sublingual,
Yes.
IVIG,
Yes. Yeah, because for different
Patches,
people,
yeah.
the absorption issues
Right,
might
right,
be challenging.
right.
Yes. Yes.
And all of these cost like a fortune?
That is a constraint. No, they cost what they cost. It depends on what you need.
what you need.
Yes. We don't just sell everything to you.
But the,
So we're gonna look at your labs and we're gonna tell you what you need.
oh, okay.
Yes, we're gonna look at your labs and tell you what you need. For example, are you taking a basic set of nutrients? You're not?
You mean like vitamins?
Yeah, like supplements. Yeah, they're
No.
called nutrients, yes. You're not, nothing at all. Even vitamin D,
I used to, but I stopped it.
even omega-3s.
I stopped everything,
Why?
because I get tired of taking all that crap.
That's an honest answer from her.
That's because
And
it's
you
because
don't call Coke crap?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna look at your report and invite you in for consultation. It's all free to start, the first one,
Okay.
and then we'll look at it, okay?
And actually, to the biggest thing is getting her to, I gotta pull over to 7-Eleven and get a Diet Coke. And I know I busted her on that,
Yes.
but
no,
I
please,
don't
please.
really say anything.
That
because-
sugar high is so dangerous. Cancer loves sugar.
Ooh,
I'm serious.
yeah.
breeding ground.
Yes, cancer loves
Yeah.
sugar.
if you want to slow down your immune system, you eat sugar.
Exactly.
Yes.
Really. I'm sick. It's worse than cocaine.
Oh, it
Yes.
is, it is either.
Sugar is worse than cocaine. So, and there is no need for it. Nobody needs sugar.
No.
Seriously, even children don't
No
need sugar.
vitamins, just
In my
calories.
village, there is no sugar.
Why did they make it? You know?
Because they knew it would attack all of us. They went and squeezed the sugar cane, produced the sugar, and they were like, wow, this thing is addictive.
Yep.
Money.
Industry. Business.
And then they even went for a cheaper form, right? Corn sucrose is even cheaper than sugar cane.
Yeah,
That's the bad one.
yeah, yeah.
And that's what is in all the drinks. It's the
corn.
sucrose, the corn sucrose,
Yeah.
syrup.
Zero.
It's not even sugar. Okay. A beautiful day, so Victor, how are we? Give me some feedback.
You ready?
You know, there was a lot of feedback, but we're kind of off topic now. But what I found interesting is this discussion you're having on different levels. I was gonna make a point, but it just slipped my mind.
Yeah, about what? About the product.
Too much sugar.
Well,
Go ahead, Victor.
No, I-
Because
I
Victor is
do
a
like
healthy,
sugar.
focused guy.
I turned 72 a few days ago, and I'm feeling good.
You look good.
Yeah, I feel good.
Good.
Everything that we're talking about here, if you want to change your habits, you know, it takes effort.
Yeah.
Before I forget, how do you make, if you can make vitamins and minerals into self-gratification, maybe people will take them easier. I don't know how you do that, but you know, it's a thought.
No, but hold on on that,
Gummy
Victor.
bears.
Yeah, hold on that, Victor, because you're making a very important point. The measure, the way. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I did.
Hold on. So the question that Victor is asking is a very important question. The reward is how you feel.
Yeah.
So people can tell you. The
Right.
reward is how you feel. And I can tell you, it is the change in how you feel when you wake up in the morning.
Right.
That is where the compensation is. That you wake up without pain, you wake up refreshed, you wake up with what we call vitality.
I see. Yes.
That's what it does. Because every time you take sugar,
it affects you. You're here because you're manifesting your reality, because you want to become healthy.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And you start drawing that because your thoughts change everything about you.
Right,
And it's like prayer.
right.
Yeah.
And that's why when I saw the email, I said, wow.
It's a
You know.
sign to tell you. that
Yeah,
you're
thank
drinking.
you.
It's a sign to tell
Well,
you
yeah,
stop
I-
drinking Coke.
I'm a firm believer
So
in
take
that.
advantage of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Well, that's why I'm
something
here
working
and
for you.
I'm open.
Yeah.
And Soul is here
Soul
too.
love sugar.
Used
She loves
to, used
sugar.
to, used
I
to.
used to. I used to.
Yes.
But not in.
Yeah, we all do. We all love sugar. We all love
And
sugar.
actually sent sugar to hell.
Well, I'll have to write a goodbye letter to sugar then.
We all love sugar.
You know what you can do to change it? Instead of saying, oh, I have to have my soda, I don't need a soda anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need a soda
Change
because
the
like that.
mentality.
I like that.
because what's going to
Say
happen,
it more in your mind.
You're going to be tempted.
it's,
Of course you'll be
You are,
tempted,
but-
yeah.
you don't need sodas. I mean, I stopped drinking sodas. I have a root beer maybe once every 2 months.
Oh,
And I
okay.
really enjoy it when I have it.
See, I'm a real extremist. I think nothing, oh,
You don't
nothing.
have to. You can
So
go
I hear
slow,
what you're
man.
saying.
All right.
This lady's calling me.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Go with them. Okay. Carol, thank you. And
Where are you?
Jad,
Thank
Soul,
you.
Victor,
God bless you. Thank
Kim,
you very much.
thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here today. People
So are you
appreciate
gonna
it.
be here next week?
Yes, next Saturday I'm here and I travel Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I'm away, I'm going to run videos. You can check me online. And we may have a class, but I haven't sorted that out yet. Thank you so much. So, see you next Saturday. Yeah, check with him.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, Victor. Thank you. You know you're looking
So we, I see
How are you doing?
the coffee.
I can see that he's looking firmer, stronger. That's what I was looking at. I was looking at your arm. I see it's actually slimmer and firmer. Because you were